making this one up out my head. That don't mean I'm paralytic. It means out my imagination. Right? So what I thought I'd do is get something with no sky in it all. So I'm going to just have distant farmers fields. So the land's going up like that. So I'm going to have distant farmers fields. But what I've done, see how I got that there going that way. Then so it don't copy it, because you don't like repetitive things. That one's going that way. And then I'm going to have my other one coming down here. And some distant ones up here. So that is how I'm going to do it. Right. So I'll crack on. Get some water in for a start. That should probably do. Some blue up in here, I think. A bit of blue. A bit more blue. More blue. And a little bit of purple going in there. Bit of a purple streak through there. And that'll do me. Down to there. That'll do me. So that's that. Now, that is faint now. Yeah. What I'm going to do now? No, I think it's still a bit wet. I'm going to get a tiny quick dry for a few seconds. That's it. Still need it wet. I just don't want it too wet. So what I'm going to do now is get some of these are miles off. See, that would have gone everywhere if I hadn't done this. These are miles off, these fields are. So I'm back into it somehow. Something like that. That's just enough to show that there's some fields over there. That one, because I'm going to call right up here anyway. Right up here. Right. So I'm going to go same again, blue and purple, but with a bit more purple in there. Come down there. In fact, let's take it up even higher. Let's go to about there. Down there. Into there like that. Something like that. And come slightly in. Tiny little bit of green I've dabbed into that. Like a browny green. That's nice. And that'll come over that bit there. There we are. Something like that, and then I'll just blend them colours in a bit. That's it. Now these fields, because they're closer, these need to be bigger to make them look closer. So back in again. Let's say it looks like there's something about there. Looks like there's something about there. Something about there. Let me just go over that a bit more. It's not quite strong enough, that. Over there. Into there. Into there. Maybe there's some across. There's going to be a big tree here anyway, but something like that. That'll do, I think. Should I put? No. Leave it at that. So that's that one. Right. come in here now. Right, get some green mixed up. Tip paint. I've got Viridian green now, but I'm just mixing a load of that up, just re-wetting it. I've just got it dry on my palette, and then I'm going to lighten it with just some yellow. So I'm just lightening that up with some yellow now. Something like that. And then I think I'm going to mix a little bit of that purple in. Just a little bit of a purple streak, a bit more yellow. Now what, I might mix the purple in on the actual paper, thinking about it. Right, let me squeeze that out. I want more yellow. More yellow. You can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm basically just, I've got to make sure this colour's right. So let's squeeze that out. That's better. Alright, got a nice bright colour on here now. Maybe it's even a bit too bright, but I'm going to mix some purple back in with this. There, that's that there. And then I think I'll darken it a bit down here, slightly darker like that. Back into a bit of light. And it in gently. Oh, something like that. And then into here, and then towards this bottom I'm going to mix a little bit of that purple back in, because that's always going to look nice to match in. There we are. And that's going to tie that in with that. Nice. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. Now then, what I think I'm going to do now, bit of that purple, a bit of green. May as well use that purple on the edge row and just come across. Now this one's quite close, so this is going to be a much bigger edge row. And you know what? I might leave it at that. Now I'm going to do one more out there like that. That'll do. That's a big edge row there. Because these fields are bigger now, because they're closer. Now then, wash my brush out. Some nice, really bright colours in again. So I'll have a nice bit on here. I'll leave a few white highlights in there. Why not? A few bits like that. A few up there and all. A few little white highlights in there. Just for some highlights. I think I'll go a bit darker as I come closer. Something like that. And I think I might just water that out. Soften that totally out. Like that. Like that. Nice. Like this. Rips up at bottom. There. Let's give that a quick blast with hair dryer. So I'm going to build this up a bit stronger just because it's closer, so I'm thinking let's have some more texture showing. So by plopping an extra layer in, getting a bit of extra texture in there. And a bit of that. I can use slightly brighter colours because I'm a bit closer. A bit of that. Then let's dull it down. Tiny bit of some of these purples in places. Not too much, mainly up front because I'm only dripping in, dulling all these colours again. That will dull me for now. Might come back in a bit. Right, I want some whacking great trees in front here now, so you're a nice bright colour from the first colour. That looks lovely. Right, so some big trees coming right in here. something bad like that. It looks like actually on me. I think come in. I'm thinking a bit down there and all like that. Right into that corner there like that. There, that's nice, isn't it? So, right, now some darker green. Try that. See what that looks like. It's looking quite good. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Liking it. Oh, I'm liking it. Some darker green bit in there like that one. Into here. There we are. Oh, I'm liking it. Right, now, I'll be careful on this now. I'm going to bring in a tiny touch of this purplish colour. That's when I say tiny touch, I means a tiny touch in it. Don't means goes mentals with it. Don't go all menstruals. It's a tiny touch. As I come down here, where it's getting a bit darker, I can go a bit more menstruals with it. There we are. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all, that. I think might go one more dry. One more dry. Right, now then, let's have a look. I think I'm going to use some of this purple. So I'm trying to use same colours, you see. I've got this purple in here, so I'm going to use same colours over and over again. Coming into there like that. Wherever you can repeat your colours, it's always going to look good. A load of branches in here, look. Oh, my hand might be in way a minute. Saws in it. And down here, that can be a fatter one there, I think. Some smaller ones coming out there. There, like that. That's that fatten there coming through. Right. Take off this fatten, there can be some twigs and that coming off there. Well, I'm liking this, look at this. Something in there like that, look, and then going, that's coming through there. Through there. Nice. I'd say that big one there, probably coming down there like that, and into another big one about there. And some bigger, thicker stuff now in here. Going through there like that. Nice thick branch, look at that. Set them again. I think I like this as a thick branch. So there's a light bit there. Go behind that. Into that. That can come down here. There's one fat one, look. I reckon that one's joining to that one now. And then here, I reckon all three's joined in together. All made friends in it. There we are. Maybe there's one coming out of there like that. Behind there. Behind there. I think there's something coming up into there like that. Let's darken that in a bit, something like that. Through there. Oh, that's, don't stop there, that's an hill, not a tree. That stops there like that. Nice, very nice. Oh yes. Coming down here now, ain't even chunky. definitely a bit coming off there. Up into there like that, up into there, up to there, coming round there, look, into there. Oh, nice as that. I'm loving this tree. Loving it, man. Raz, man. Oh, wow, look at that. Loving it. Some more in here, look. A bit more in there. Some bits in here, look. All this here is going to be all twigs and stuff. I think there's some stuff coming in front of this now. There's some bushes and stuff. Yeah, quite happy with that. Tempted to pop in a couple of sheeps. Why not? Let's pop a couple of sheeps in. Tell you what, where's my Peter and Paul brush? Just more here. Think about there. Peter and Paul's out looking for worms. Oh, my brush ain't wetted off. Blooming heck. Let's try and get back in again. That's Peter. And that's Paul. They're both out looking for a few worms. Right. What's that brush? It's filthy. Right. Let's get now. A bit of designer's white gouge. And a couple of sheep on this. So, I think I'm going to have my light coming in that way. So I'll have some sheep just here, I think. Some shadows coming off them. It's like what I say, the world's your lobster, right? I can put my light, I can have my light coming in whatever way I want. Because the world's my lobster, it's up to me. So, anyway, I'll have him in there like that. Just like that. Get another one in a minute. In fact, let's put a bit more on him. There we are, like that one there. So another one here like this, look. And one next to him. Or two together like that. And in there. And then let's say another one here and all. Just to do the same thing. That's it. There we are. Something like that. Then I need some some's coming in this way, so they're like that. They've got some shadows in them. Like that. Some shadows underneath as well. Right, I think because this shadow colour is mixing with white, I think I've got to go extremely dark. It's mixing with that white paint, so if I take it darker to subsidise for that fact, it might work. Something like that, I'm thinkings. And then a bit of green, just to blend it in, soften it in with a bit of green there. Something like that. Soften that in. that might look mental at a minute, right? But watch this when I dry it. Right. So that's dry now. I'll come back in. Put a nice thick highlight on that now. Some of this gouge. I'm going to put an highlight in down there like that. Across there, another one there like that. Another one on there like that. Another one on there like that. That's where the sun's hitting them. Right. And then I think I'll pour a bit more. A bit more of this shadow work in here like this, look. You know, it can blend up a bit more and all if I want to. Blend up a bit to there, and maybe soften it a bit still. Just a bit. Like that. Yeah. And then with my Peter and Paul brush, tiny little brush, and pop an head on him there, like that. One on him. There, pop him there. Like that, that's his head. He can have one. He's a big one. And his head's there. Give him a little ear, that one. They do actually have little ears on. Put him an head on there. A couple of little ears on. Is that looking better? You can just about tell their sheep. Just about. What I'm tempted to do is this. Let's have a look. Mix some a dully green colour up. Put yellow in it. That'll do. That's nice. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come round here like this, so you can see them better. Round there like that, round there, round him there, across there, into there like that, across there, down there. Makes it so you can see them better. And just blend that out into the field. Clever little trick there, look. Look how much better they show up now. Yeah, I think one more thing what I'm going to do, let's just give this brush a wash. I think this here needs strengthening up a bit more, so come in there, a bit more of that, like that, and then a bit more of that, like that. Just to strengthen them bushes up a bit more. Yeah. Get me Peter and Paul brush. What's also my boy D brush, boy D, Bertie D. And I think that'll do me. Look at that. Nice little picture. So we've got all these, got some real depth into this. Because we've got all these farmers' fields in the background here. There's no sky on it, all they're fields. And then some more fields here, some more fields here. Another one big field here, tree on front. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your auntie. See you on the beach. Au revoir.